All right, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. You know the deal. We are here. We are ready. We are terraforming. We want all the things, but hey, Point Luna with some Earth tags to start. Wouldn't that be fun? A couple. Terraforming contract doesn't really work though. It's more of like an asteroid start. Look at that. Rotator impactors, comet arming, jetstream microscaper isn't, but it's another titanium consumer. Do we start with titanium? We could, and we could start with the titanium production. Okay, maybe there's something there. Then you grab the earth tags, the comet arming, and the rotator. Now, rotator can add to any card. This is interesting. We don't have that much money on the first turn, but we're going to get 2 extra cards and some titanium. On this map, there are no good titanium pickups for us. However, we could get the bottom ocean and grab 2 titanium from here. It's probably the best. I'm going to overpay with my steel as well. So as much as like steel income, what does it look like to... I'm pretty sure I have enough. I'm going to put this one at the top so that when I play my cards, they automatically put things where I want them to go. See, I do this, it automatically selects the top one. And that is a titanium for a Venus bump every generation. Let's go. I didn't realize we got a mine that needed to be placed beside a card we already had. I could have placed this for titanium production, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not having looked at that a second ago. Solar wind power, though, we like that. Lava flows could be used to get us on the board. Gee, it's almost worth not picking up anything else just to make sure we get that. Let's continue pushing Venus, 1 per generation. It's so nice to have that, and that gets us so much closer to this terraforming contract. Right, then you put this down, you throw down some more titanium production. I mean, what's not to love? I mean, that got us the heat income from the track. We'll take 1 more government heat bump just to set up the next. Ooh, or actually, let's take Venus just to get us up on that card. Double ocean, steel, some cheap cities. Man, I'm tempted to grab all of that. All of that. I'm a believer. First, we go here. We spend our titanium knowing that we're going to get titanium back. And then, bam. Venus is bumped. We get an extra card. Another mine. Must be a mine. So we can do this earth tag to get heat, or to get cards. We come in here, we get more steel. We turn that steel into another titanium production. This time for $2 adjacency. Hey, it's kind of adding up. It's kind of happening right now. Am I close to getting 24 TR? I sure am. Holy. All right, so that last heat bump sets us up for that last heat income. Ooh, yes, and maybe. And because it was a maybe, I picked it up. You never know when you need a wild tag. So 24. This is at 25. I wasn't planning on doing the asteroid. I can't even get enough heat doing it. I guess I'll have to wait a turn. The asteroid and viral enhancers, but then again, I wouldn't have enough to play the card anyway. I want to play Terraforming Contract because 4 income seems awesome instead of having -2 income, but it is what it is. We ended up getting a mine, which works really well because we don't have any steel production right now. Yeah, I mean, look, that's fine. We're about to pop off for a heat income here. We're about to pop off for 4 money income there. We got a bunch of oceans lined up. We got some cities for late game points. What's not to love? Let's do the Gen 4 audit. We have 10 TR over baseline, but then -1 income. So that puts us at 9 in dollars per turn. But then we have $11 worth of metals per turn. Whole baby. Though some of it is going into a Venus bump every turn. So, close to $20 per turn of production. That's in our good band of 15 to 20 that we like to see. We have card draw, which is going to help us be more efficient over the course of the game. We have Venus terraforming, which is well on its way to success. We got a bunch of energy and heat, which is going. And then we got the oceans in hand. We don't have a ton of no token plant income, but with viral enhancers, I'm hopeful. So that's all to say, we still have a lot of income that we're about to get from the track. So what we should do now is probably seed like a good ocean spot for us to build off of. Take a decent discount and some more energy. Honestly, even some potatoes. Tardigrades is interesting because it gives us something to do with our microbes, but I'm going to live and let die on that one. So, yes, 4 income plus a card draw. If I need the science tag, it's there. Let's load this up. Keep going for Venus. Now, I could be using that for oceans, but it costs me twice as much titanium to do it that way. And I'm just not so sure. So we do all these. This puts me in a really awkward spot, actually, because viral enhancers works. And I didn't put an ocean here. So I'm going to hold this. And then next turn I'm going to play a city. Yeah, that's what it is. Next turn I'm going to play a city up here. We're going to get a bunch of adjacencies. We're going to be in the plant fertile valley. We're going to have the government help us with some oxygen. Cutting edge, we like that. We'll even pick up a science tag while we're here. Yeah, does one of these cities have a requirement? No. Well, let's throw you up here. Greenery beside it. Yes. Some card draw could go a long way for us right now. Venus Magnet. I often take this card. For the one time in my life, I'm not taking Venus Magnetizer. Wow, I always take that card because even if I don't have energy, I'm like, oh, I gotta find some energy for it. That's crazy. I think all I care about here is a little bit of energy production. I could grab more card draw, but we can wait for our discount before jumping on that. Everything is just moving so smoothly right now. Like, this is so much terraforming. Earth Office, S Point Luna, we love that. -20, just past it. Just past it. That hurts. Beam from a thorium could be nice, actually. Mangrove could be nice. I have a lot of titanium, that's why I'm thinking about it. More steel production. I do have cities and stuff I want to play. You know what? Sure. And then we put an asteroid up here and hit Venus. That gives us the double bump, which we like. Earth Office, get me a card. Sulfur exports. Is that worth playing this turn? No, it's not. I do not have Venus. So we play you. And then what? We stock up our titanium for a turn? I mean, again, I could play Lagrange, but if I'm so close to shuttles, it feels weird. Just have the government help us with shuttles and hope for something that, between card pickups and viral enhancers, like, come on. I mean, we'll take Mars University. That's kind of a no-brainer. Lightning Harvest, we do need energy, so we'll take that. Round 8. Round 8. I don't even know what I want to get rid of. Maybe I do get rid of Beam from a thorium. Again, though, it's just a good dump for my titanium, but if we're not if I didn't get it out this turn. Why do I care so much about the shuttles discount, I guess? And I don't need this, so... Yeah, if I don't care about the shuttles discount, then I just play that, get my wild tag, and like let it go. Right, play the card, use the titanium. Lightning harvest, ecological zone. I mean, it's all kind of chill. I could like put a city down in a weird spot, but doesn't matter that much. I guess the ecological zone could go here. It just feels weird to play anything but. You know, now the worst thing is I'm thinking about just buying a greenery. And now I could have had my shuttles. Though I don't know if I would have had enough money. Saving $2 I don't think closes the gap there. But again, the government's helping us with heat. Gyropolis is probably decent. We have a lot of space tags, so satellites could work. One more turn of like making our economy go nuclear while we wait for some plant cards to come in. How many? We have what? 3 more Venus bumps from that, so we're really close on Venus. So, discount, card draw, card cycle, a bunch of energy, ecological zone, probably for the steel. We can enhance for animals. It's a little greedy, but they're half pointers. It's probably good. Now I have a bunch of steel. Do I put that into Gyropolis? I have 6 earth tags, if you count the wild. Will I have enough left for satellites? No. So we play satellites then. We play... Heather. It's hard to say here. One little bit more excess on the heat is fine. I'm not going to search for life. I'm worried about how that burns the cards I need. Even though it's just a random deck, it is what it is. It's better to have the information. I don't want to chance it. I do need a Venus bump. I don't need Equatorial Magnetizer, but it does help us with the 63 TR goal. So let's have a look at that. Strip mine probably solidifies the win in terms of the oxygen. We still have to keep pushing on it, but it does like close the gap enough. And then all we have is that. It's so hard not to just play Gyropolis and Equatorial Magnetizer, but honestly, I don't even have that much energy. But, I mean, it's income, it's points. We need to get at least 100 points to be considered a success here, right? And then the question is, do you play the city because it gets you the extra income from the greenery? Okay. And then you know what? Just play it. Don't even worry about the Venus floaters. It is what it is. So the government is going to solidify us on what? On oceans, probably? I'm the furthest behind. This would give us the TR to end the game. This gives me something to do with my steel, and this is a Venus terraform. case you weren't seeing those cards, I just listed what they were. Hashtag high level commentary. Doing all these clicks. All right, how do we feel? We also have these bits of oxygen, so I think we're feeling pretty good, actually. I need more heat. I only have... I'm actually 1 heat away from a heat bump, but I'm going to get 3 heat from this, so it's going to end up working out. So then ice cap melting is 1 away. Again, this, then ice cap. And now I have a 1 heat next gen. It's not quite done. So what do? I buy an aquifer here. Maybe I should have bought it lower. It's hard to say because I could have squirreled in my mangrove, right? Still, the mangrove fits really cute over here if I want to put a city for adjacencies down there. And again, I have too many city like opportunities right now. It's not doing anyone a service. We are on track for 63 TR. I don't know how we're getting so much bonus TR. I guess I forgot the fact that we played way at the start of the game. We played a card for 3 TR bonus. And then we got 1 from the track. So now we have 5, 6 TR things left to do. 1's going to go to the government, but damn. You know what? Let's search for life. Spin-inducing asteroid. That was a good card to burn. Good card to burn. So I have a heat bump. I have a Venus bump. I don't have an oxygen bump, but I want to do it with my greeneries. So let's do a Venus bump because there's a lot of things out there that do a heat bump that's pretty cheap. This is not a good time for Terraforming Ganymede. Look at a card. Luna Metropolis. This is a card draw, right? I know I want this. This is a card draw. It's so expensive. It doesn't help us terraform. I don't have that much money. I already have a quadruple TR in my hand. I wanted the Luna Metropolis just because, and then I had to say no to it. Because I have to standard project an ocean here. Ugh. Nothing to do with my steel, right? Well, technically. I didn't need air scraping at all. I miscounted earlier. Damn. So ocean, heat bump, and then that just leaves this. Right? So you can throw this in here. And then this you can pay with all the steel, overpaying. And yeah, I mean, these are both double adjacencies. Is there a world in which buying a city here is better? Don't get me wrong, I see a 2-point city plus money back, but not enough money to offset just buying another greenery and then getting 2 points from luxury foods. And then search for life, 3 points? No. But hey, it's a nice amount of TR. It's 13 points on cards, but decent cities. And come on, come on, come on. Yeah! I was so worried. I thought we had 12 points. Oh my god. We did it. We just barely did it. We had an interesting start this game. I think that we had really good tempo, and then in the mid game we just struggled to really either keep accelerating or get a lot of efficient cards for terraforming. You know, obviously we got the Venus unlock at the start, but the other problem is that we were very TR heavy. Like 10 of our income at the start of the game was TR, and that's typically not fast. Like, it's better you can accelerate your engine more if you go for money production, metal production, discounts, than actually just getting straight TR. TR is great because it progresses you towards the end of the game, but you get less total income out of it, so you're more. So it kind of sucks, I guess. You get closer to the end of the game to make it more certain that you're going to win the game, but you have less total income, so that it's like you're raising the floor, you're more likely to win, but you're closing the ceiling. You're less likely to score big points, and I think we were just a victim of that in this game with Point Luna. Still, I had a good time. I think you did too. If you're listening to me ramble at the end. Anyway, I'll see you for now. Ciao. Thanks so much for joining me.